hi, hello there, and holy crap, you guys really liked the Jasper video, so here we go again. Lapis is one of the first characters we meet with a gem ton of lore. From the start, I mean, from the first thing they do on screen, she's been trapped in a mirror for 5,600 years, then kidnapped by Homeworld like 2 weeks after being freed by a 12-year-old, and then forced to fuse the racist to protect that 12-year-old, and it's ugly. Then she has to live with one of the people who kidnapped them, but they low-key got a thing going on. And then she's manipulated to like the most toxic relationship ever. So yeah, she's been through a lot, and I'm gonna be the one to say it. From the start, she was kind of an asshole, but she definitely shattered gems. But she came back and fought for Earth. I'm not gonna use the same joke twice.
Just can it, won't ya?
From the moment we see her, and by which I mean the first line, she wants to go back to Homeworld. But the Homeworld she wants does not exist, and will never exist again. She wants an Era 1 where Pink Diamond has never been shattered. That will not exist. It's Era 2. She wants to go home, but she's a criminal. But her only crime is not being informed about a group of rebels she was never a part of.
Steven, come with me.
Where?
Home.
She did not see home for 5,601 years later, fighting for the same group of rebels she was wrongfully imprisoned to be a part of. One thing I noticed, even on my first watch through, Peridot did literally everything to make Lapis comfortable at the barn. But then, the second the diamonds have even a smidgen of a chance to come to Earth, she runs. Runs away from Peridot, runs away from the one person I think ever fully, truly loved and cared about her. She wants Earth, but an Earth where the diamonds will never come. But that Earth never will and never has existed. She runs time and time again. She has the power to control water, and she lives on a flippin' beach. She could hold back Big Dragon Steven. The diamonds couldn't even do that. I'm not saying at Lapis's peak she couldn't take down the diamonds, but I'm not denying it. So she could definitely take down every threat. But it's the fear of being captured.
You do realize that I spent the last few months trapped.
But then she comes back, fighting, crashes the flippin' barn to save Peridot, the one person who they care about and cares for. Right after she got freed, she got captured, being trapped by the Steven Universe version of a Toxic X, to be stuck in that for 3 months, and to be manipulated to want it more and more and more. But she does not give in to Jasper. Never. After she did once before, she never does it again, for Steven's sake. So I know I mentioned this scene in both my Steven Universe videos, but I do believe this to be one of the best written scenes in probably all of Steven Universe. And just the entire series, like not just Steven Universe Future in the movie. And to fully understand what she went through, you have to put yourself in the mind of Lapis. You were poofed by a member of a rebel group and imprisoned into a mirror for 5,600 years. 500, 600 years, you have no idea what's happening. Then to be freed by a 12-year-old who's a member of that rebel group and doesn't know all the pain that rebel group has caused. But then I realized, Steven showed Lapis how to care about planets, care about people, care about innocent animals. She came back to be with Perry. In the diamond fight in Reunited, the episode where Ruby and Sapphire have their marriage, when the diamonds show up, Lapis crashes the barn, but then Perry is the first to be like, White Diamond, fight me. But then Lapis is the second.
I've only just begun to fight.
I believe that Lapis jumped straight into battle to help Peridot. She got incredibly angry when her best friend got poofed, even go so far to fight a diamond. In the future episode, Why So Blue, she cares about the animals on the planet. She wants to undo the damage she caused, wants a world where she did not destroy planets. But that will never happen. But Steven and Peridot taught Lapis how to care, showing that she can make a change. But I have to say, I do hate how Lapis feels incredibly sidelined in future. Especially as someone who I think was able to have the most development. I think she may be one of the best written characters in the entire show, even if I think she did get a little sidelined. But I think a lot of her development was already done. But that will not change how I think Lapis wants a world where she did not know and do the bad things she did. And don't ask why my ringtone is Megalovania. It took me like 15 minutes to set it up like that, and I did not mute it when I recorded this, so now that's just going to be in the video forever. But those are just my thoughts. What are yours? I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and have an amazing future. See you next time.